Hi and welcome to another Pick a Card general reading. So today we are asking Spirit, how is your person thinking and feeling at this current moment in time? We're not going to delve too much into the intentions unless it comes up during the reading. Predominantly, this is a reading asking how they are thinking or what they are thinking in regards to the connection and how they are feeling in regards to the connection. So I am going to get advice though. So while we might not be looking at your person's intentions, I will be getting advice from Spirit on how to look after yourself moving forward in terms of this connection as well and what you should do. So we have three groups here as usual. Group one, I'm coming back to the crystal jars today, or the crystal vials, I'm not sure. But group one, you are citrine today, which is a yellowy orange sort of crystal. Group two, you are aventurine today, which is a greeny, well this one is greeny colored crystal. And group three, you are blue topaz today, which is, as the name suggests, blue. So I'm just going to leave that there for a little bit. Feel free to pause the video now if you must, when you're sure as to which of these three groups you're feeling more pulled towards my gosh, which of these three groups you're feeling more pulled towards. Check the description box below for the timestamps and join me in your reading. Hi group one and welcome. If you chose the citrine glass vial or jar, then this is going to be your reading. So today, group one, we are asking Spirit, I'm just going to put that over there, hide that in the corner a little bit. We are asking Spirit, how or what is your person thinking and feeling towards the connection that you share right now? As I mentioned in the intro, I'm not going to be looking into your person's intentions. I believe that video will be about 45 minutes long if I do that, but I am going to absolutely get advice from Spirit for you before we finish. So I want to know about your person's thoughts first. So Spirit, how is group one's person thinking? Can I get some tarot first, please? How are they thinking? That's a weird way to come out. That's the Queen of Wands, group one. How is group one's person thinking? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So there's been some sort of feeling of loss here. Definitely a feeling of loss. So we've got the Queen of Wands, as you can see. I might move these over because I'm going to get other cards out as well. We've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed, and then we've got the Empress and the Five of Cups. Now, bottom deck energy is the Page of Pentacles, but I don't know. I think I'm going to get a clarifying row, actually, first. Can I clarify these four cards, please, starting with the Queen of Wands? How is their person thinking? We have the Ten of Cups. How is group one's person thinking? Oh, I just saw the Page of Cups came out, but I just saw the King of Wands in there shuffling around, so it's bizarre. I'm trying to get into this energy as well. Also, if you see smoke, group one, I'm burning a incense, but it's a little out of control, so the house isn't on fire, it's the incense. Can I clarify the Empress, please, Spirit? Can I clarify the Empress? Oh, wow. The Two of Cups. This is someone who really knows. They think about this a lot. Like, they're very sure. The cards are just like in my hand and then they're getting pulled out. It's a really assertive energy, and that's why we've got the Magician here. This is someone who is trying to take control back over their lives. They're trying to emit a powerful energy. They're trying to manifest strength. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, which to me is saying that this person is definitely wanting control back in their lives. They are thinking that they want to be happy more than anything, because I think more recently they haven't been. More recently they've experienced emotional loss and physical rejection, which they're overcoming. They do want to work through that. They don't want those feelings to overwhelm them, but from a logical standpoint, they think you are incredibly attractive, with the Queen of Wands. They think that you're someone who could make anybody very happy with this Ten of Cups down here. You are someone who is going to have a Ten of Cups future. You're going to have, maybe not children, it's up to you, Group 1, but you are going to have this sense of family and emotional fulfillment, and you are someone who could make anyone very happy. They see you as being incredibly attractive right now. You come through as the Queen of Wands, and there's also this Empress energy here, this feeling of nurturing and creating something with you and wanting a stable beginning. I feel like it's a stable new beginning, but for most of you, Group 1, this person feels like they already know you so well, like there's no way you could have a new beginning. So what they're wanting is to build off the foundation that you already share. Now we move over here towards the Five of Pentacles reverse, and this is that physical rejection that I was talking about. This is someone who feels as though in the past, either you or someone, either them, someone in this connection has experienced a rejection of some sorts that's put them out in the cold. They think that they need to make it up by apologizing. They see an apology in the cards. I know that sounds corny, Group 1, but I see an apology in the cards. This is someone who is considering coming forward, not just with an offer, but it's like a peace offering. It's an apology. Can I clarify how they're feeling though as well? I want to get some of these deck of characters cards as well to talk about, sorry, not how they're feeling, how they're thinking. How is Group 1's person thinking about their connection right now? We have breath, which is interesting. We have rock. We have tunnel. Yeah. Some of you, this person may have disappeared, or it's just this feeling of like they've had to overcome some challenges recently. They have 2 5s in their top row here, and one of the 5s is reversed, so they were overcoming, yeah, and then we've got the knife. All right, so bottom deck energy in the deck of characters is the airplane, and that's interesting because you had the Knight of Wands in your tarot, and the Knight of Wands can sometimes indicate travel. With that airplane there, distance could be an adversity impacting this connection. But there is some sort of distance that they feel they need to close. And for me, Group 1, what I'm picking up on is like an emotional distance more than anything. They see you as someone who could make anybody very happy, but they feel on the outside, they feel as though they're not a part of this community, of this emotional fulfillment. They feel like they're in a tunnel. They feel like they've lost a connection with you. I'm getting that energy of, I don't know if you've been through a tunnel before, Group 1, but sometimes, depending on how long the tunnel is or where the tunnel is located, if it's been carved into a mountain, you lose reception on your phone, you lose radio connection until you clear the tunnel. And that's what it feels like. With this being underneath all of that, you are someone who is incredibly attractive. They see you as creative. You're inspiring. You instigate a lot of desire and passion and purpose within them, but they feel like they're not quite there yet, you know? They feel like, and I hate to say that I don't want to say that they've like put you on a pedestal or anything, Group 1, but it's just that they're kind of working through some issues that they have in order to meet this level. In order to feel like they can receive your connection, basically. They feel like they're in a tunnel right now. And it's got to do with this rejection moment here. They do feel like they need to offer an apology in order to create stability in this connection again, in order to create a strong foundation, in order to also create a testament towards their character. Because I see a rock as being quite stable, solid, and they feel like your perception of them isn't so. They feel like you may think of them as deceitful or deceptive in general. They feel like they need to approach you and this situation with integrity. So logically, they're trying to work on your perception of them, and they want to come through with an apology. They feel as though they have rejected you in the past, or there's been some sort of rejection here. They want to overcome that challenge. They want to close that physical distance between you, and they want to create a strong, solid, new And again, it doesn't really feel like it can be new, but they want to build off what you created before, is what I'm feeling. With the Empress here, I don't really feel that as an individual person's energy. It's more an energy of wanting to create some sort of, what's the word, like a new beginning in that is fertile, that is stable, that is creative, that is collaborative as well. It's this feeling of working together, of building something that you both want together, of nurturing this and giving a safe space for this to grow and deepen as well. And it's only amplified by the card beneath, which I'll show you now as well. Sorry, group one, I'm just going to pause for 1 second. Okay, fingers crossed that's our last our last interruption. Now, I was talking about the Empress card there, and that's about creating a space to build on the foundations that you've created before, something that is going to be fertile, creative, collaborative, and nurturing that into something more. It didn't feel like an individual's energy. It's more just the Empress's mothering, nurturing energy in general, because the card underneath that is the Two of Cups, group one. This is talking about compromising, coming together, a union of some sorts, possibly doing things slowly, acknowledging friendship and that emotional connection first, and creating an emotional connection, which is why I believe the other distance that needs to be closed is emotional, because your last card up the top here is the Five of Cups, and this is talking about a feeling of a loss, someone who is focusing on loss rather than what they do have. And so you have the Empress here, and you have the Two of Cups here, but this person isn't looking at the Two of Cups in this card. They're looking at what they've spilt. I'm feeling regret, and I feel like your person is working on overcoming this energy, absolutely, but they wanted to acknowledge that this is something that they do think about right now. In terms of this connection, they do have regrets, and they think about how they have messed up in the past, and the cups, the potential emotional connection that they lost in the past as well. So they're working through that. They're being very proactive in raising their vibration. With this Magician card, they're maintaining a lot of hope. They are trying their best to overcome this emotional blow, because I do feel like it was nearing. I mean, it could have gotten very severe for them if they hadn't switched it up with this Magician energy. I think that this is someone who is quite prone to bouts of acute depression, like that. I mean, this is just a general reading. I'm not making a formal mental health diagnosis, but I can feel in this person's energy that they have experienced some heavy times, and they've been through some very heavy circumstances before that have left them in a rut, feeling hopeless, and they weren't going to let that happen this time around, because there was the potential there. They still have 2 cups, 2 out of 5 cups, and they are we weren't going to talk about intentions, but in terms of their logical thoughts, they have every intention of working with those 2 cups now and trying to manifest something new into their reality. They want this connection to be completely transformed with this Magician card. And the Magician is a bit of a sleazy sort of character, but in your person's case, they are so focused on creating this solid perception and this solid integrity in terms of how you perceive them, that this Magician for them is more about pretending that they're not as sad as they actually are. They're not being deceptive with the intent to hurt you. If anything, they're trying to cover up just how hurt they've been. And they're probably presenting themselves, if you've had the opportunity to see this person recently, they're probably presenting themselves as someone who is quite together. You know, they look like they're not going through anything at all, but they are. It's all just on the surface. And with the Knife card underneath that column, I really feel like your person has had to cut out some really impactful thoughts, some impactful behaviors, even maybe certain people, because right now they're completely focused on raising their vibration and focusing on their mental health and bringing their thoughts into a more positive, proactive, manifesting happiness, essentially, because they see you out here and you look so happy, group one. You look so happy, and that's what they want as well. So they've had to make some important decisions in their life. They've had to cut certain people, certain thoughts, certain behaviors from their life. With the Empress Two of Cups column here, we had breath. And you know, when this card came out, it was incredibly significant. Breath seems subtle. It seems like something that you could miss, you know, in the heat of the moment. But this is like, for me, I just keep feeling you take my breath away, you take my breath away. And they want to breathe new life into this connection. They want to work on that stable place, you know, creating a moment of stability in order to nurture this connection in a collaborated effort, moving creatively forward, acknowledging each other's challenges, acknowledging each other's strengths, acknowledging each other as individual people, and then moving forward with it. And a breath can be a gentle yet very strong. I mean, it's the breath of life, you know. If we weren't breathing, we'd be dead. It seems so insignificant, but it's incredibly vital. And I do feel like this person is thinking of ways to breathe new life into this connection. And I talked about the rock. So now I'm going to get some messages. How is group one's person thinking, Spirit? How is group one's person thinking? How is group one's person thinking? We have now is not the time. Yeah, and I feel that with the tunnel. They're in a bit of a tunnel right now, group one. They have to overcome their challenges. They have to overcome their challenges first. They have experienced a loss of some sort emotionally, which is making them a little bit emotionally unavailable right now. And once they process that, and they're working so hard on clearing that energy, they plan on traveling back into your life. That is their thoughts anyway. I know we weren't going to look at intentions, but it's coming through. Group one, how is their person thinking about this connection? What is their person thinking about this connection? What is group one's person thinking about this connection? We have you already know, which is interesting because that's going over the rejection column as well. And then we have I think so, yes. So they have faced confusion. Their mind is constantly going back to this. And they're trying to trust their heart. They're getting a lot of messages from Spirit. My blue cards here are messages from Spirit. So Spirit is telling them that now is not the time. You must focus on your own healing. But Spirit is also telling them that you already know in your heart how you feel. Spirit is trying to tell this person that they're overthinking this to the point where they're confusing themselves. And they kind of need to... they're waiting for you. Spirit is telling them that your person is waiting for you, but this person is completely confused. They know, okay, so this has been popping up lately. The dilemma with your person, group one, is that they know what they want, they just don't know how to get it. And your person is being guided to focus on their healing, especially emotionally. They've definitely experienced some sort of loss that may not have been related to you, group one, but they need to heal themselves emotionally in order to be available for those who enter their lives or those who are currently in this person's lives. So I just feel like they're quite confused. They're clear on what they want. They just don't know how to get it, which is almost amplified by this bottom deck energy. What do you want? The Four of Cups reversed. They know exactly what they want. They just don't know how to get it. And they feel like there's been a missed opportunity here. They do hold regrets. They feel like their back is against the tree and they're watching their happiness move away, go past their eyes, basically. I'm going to get how are they feeling now, which I think will be interesting. I'll try to get that in there. All right. How are they feeling? Oh, I just like to put the cards away like that so we don't have chances of it coming out again. All right, Spirit. How is group one's person feeling? How is group one's person feeling? We've got the Six of Pentacles. How is group one's person feeling? How is group one's person feeling? Oh, how are they feeling about their connection with group one? How is group one's person feeling about their connection? I keep seeing the cards I just shuffled back in Hello. We have the Wheel of Fortune upright. Interesting. They think that there's definitely been a new lease on life given here. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. They want more clarity though. They feel like they don't know everything. Their emotions and their thoughts are so linked. But emotionally, they feel like they can't act right now. They feel like they need more information. They feel like there's secrets. They feel like they don't know everything. They do see the wheel turning in their favor. They acknowledge that there is going to be some sort of new beginning here. We have the Ten of Cups again, clarifying this upper card in the first column. So they really feel like they need to restore emotional balance in this connection, you know? They really feel like they haven't been giving enough. They feel so much love coming from you. I'm hearing that they feel inspired by the amount of love you give, not just to them, but to others, group one. You might be quite expressive people. If this person has a way to examine or like watch you, they are, and they're getting very inspired by the way that you attract things into your life because they see that you give so freely, and that almost is your secret to success. But we have another ace here, the Ace of Wands. They definitely want a new beginning here. Emotionally, they're like trying to conjure an emotional renewal of some sorts. This Ace of Wands is talking about repurposing. For me, it feels like they're repurposing old energy and they're trying to breathe new life into this. With the Wheel of Fortune, they're doing their best to create a new beginning here, something that is blessed, and actually they're being guided to do so as well. It's something that is, oh, that's beautiful, group one. This idea of having a new start with you, of getting an opportunity to correct their wrongs in the past and emotionally revitalizing the energy here, that is something that is getting them through their Five of Cups feeling. It's something that is helping them overcome these feelings of loss that they're experiencing. Can I clarify the Ace of Swords reversed too, please? I really feel like they don't know what to do. They know what they want, but they don't know how to do it. What is the Ace of Swords here for, and why is it reversed? Lovers reversed. Okay, so remember before I was talking about a logical decision that they had to make? When we were talking about how are they thinking, that last column had the knife at the bottom there. And I think the cards at the top were the Five of Cups, and clarifying that Five of Cups was the Magician. Now with the Magician card, I did feel this mantra of I am coming, trust. But I do feel like your person has an important decision to make here. And emotionally, they don't really know if they can do it. They don't know if it's the right decision to make yet. At this current point in time, group one, your person feels like they need more information. How are they feeling? They feel almost haunted by you in this connection at times, but they also are incredibly grateful that they met you, group one. How are they feeling about group one in spirit? How are they feeling? Yeah, I wondered when these cards would come out. All right, so we have the Chariot here. So they want to act, they just don't know how. And it's getting to the point, look what just tried to slide out, the Eight of Wands. It's getting to the point where they have to act now, because if they don't, they're going to lose you. You're on the cusp of something great. They can feel you slipping away, group one. They feel you ending a cycle here. And either they're going to be the ones there at the beginning of your next cycle, or they're going to lose you to somebody else. They feel you. They actually, you know what I'm getting? You are incredibly, so you're obviously very attractive to this person. We know that they think about you a lot. We know that they see you as a Queen of Wands, an inspiring, creative, attractive individual who could make anybody happy. But they also question your singleness. They think that you might be lying about the fact that you're single, and they also feel like they're not available. So that is something that makes them very unhappy, and it makes them feel pessimistic more than anything. They do hold hope, and obviously they're trying to manifest something, a new situation, to be able to repurpose the old energy in this connection. But the pessimism that plagues this connection, it surrounds comes from the thoughts of you being with someone else, of you spending time with other people. They feel like you're at the end of something, and that if they're not there when you start this new beginning, this new cycle, then you're going to start it with someone else, and they're going to be the ones who've lost. That is their challenge here. Their challenge, I mean, this is another 5. Their challenge in terms of their feelings is acting appropriately, and when as well. They're really overthinking this, which is why Spirit is trying to help them focus on healing and surrendering, because they feel conflicted. They feel like they don't have enough information, which is creating this perception of an uncertain outlook. They don't think that they'll be successful. But they're really trying to not let that pessimism plague their thoughts. And honestly, this person's head and heart is completely linked. They're overthinking everything. So can I get more information on how they are feeling, Spirit, please, for the first column? How is Group 1's person feeling? We have fire and island. So they feel very far removed from you. They want to repurpose the energy here. They want to burn off the old and allow a room for the new growth. But with this island, they feel so physically removed from you. They feel like they're on the outside looking in at your beautiful life, and they want to be a part of it. I hear that they're blazing trails to get to you. They're doing things that terrify them, but they know they have to do it because they have to overcome these obstacles. And a lot of it is their own fear, Group 1. A lot of it is them overcoming their own fears of rejection and abandonment. And their biggest fear is losing you in this situation. And I do believe that they'll overcome that. Again, this wasn't about their intentions, but they're feeling like they need to do something fast here. They're getting very impatient, and they're allowing their overthinking to create more obstacles. Spirit is really asking them to surrender. What is going on in this column, Spirit? How is Group 1 feeling? We have dancing shoes and graveyard, 100%. This person is seeking opportunity to be playful and fun around you. Remember, we had the Page of Cups in that positioning for the thinking. Page of Cups does talk about an apology, but it also talks about wanting to just be fun and flirty and lighthearted and not too serious, very playful, very youthful, instigating opportunities for joy and laughter. Graveyard is a place, and we have tools here for the dancing shoes. So I feel like they're going to use a quiet place to try to get an opportunity in with you. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to take advantage of you. I think this person has very honest intentions. I think that they're mainly focused on correcting their character and how you perceive them. But what I'm getting with the graveyard is that it feels like they need a quiet place where there's nobody else around. They don't want to be rejected in public, and they also want the opportunity to tell you how they feel. And for me, a graveyard, I actually love going to graveyards. I know that's probably weird, but I do. So I feel like this person just wants that peace. They want that quietness. They want the opportunity to breathe new energy into something that has, in their opinion, is at risk of dying, of ending here, which is why this is clarified, applying the Ace of Wands, and the dancing shoes is really amplifying that Page of Cups energy for me. They're looking for the right time to have this opportunity with you, and they're getting so impatient, Group 1. Now, feelings, Ace of Swords and the Lovers both reversed. We have angsty teen, 100%. They don't know how to move forward here, and they're getting in their feels about it in a bad way. They're getting pessimistic about it. They don't know how to move forward. They're very confused in that aspect, and they do have an important decision to make, but they're delaying it. We have flower. Again, I'm getting a peace offering. This decision will result in them needing to apologize to someone, regardless of which choice they make. And we have devotee. Your person is completely devoted to you. They are. With the Lovers card here, they recognize this as a significant connection, but they feel like they have to repent for something they did in the past. We have lasso, you're a catch and they don't want to lose you. We have door, they do want a new beginning here, 100%. They just don't know how to walk through that door yet. With that Ace of Swords reverse, action is put at a standstill. They feel someone's going to steal you from them. They think that you're a steal, you're a catch. Last column, High Priestess and the Chariot. How are they feeling about Group 1? We have wild woman. They really don't know you. Group one, you are an enigma. You are incredibly mysterious. They don't understand you. They don't know a lot about you right now. I don't know if you keep yourself fairly private or if it's been a while since you've had an honest, open communication with this person, but they feel like you're so complex. With this wild woman, they really don't know how to approach you or what's going on. They don't know how to move this connection forward. You're an enigma to this person. Oceans. So this person, when they have quiet times, they think about you a lot. They feel so strongly towards you. Their emotions run deep here with this ocean card. I'm feeling like if they see sunsets and sunrises, they think about you, group one. You're someone who they feel so strongly, and they may have tried to distract themselves from that in the past, but their feelings run very deep for you. They just don't know much about you. I feel like they watch you and it's all surface, you know. They want to know what lies beneath the surface. They want to get to know more. They feel like they need to know more about you and this connection. And we have swamp here, which to me is talking about the eyes. There might be a lot of eyes on this connection. There might be a lot of opinions about this connection. There might be a lot of people involved in this connection. A toxic feeling, really. It's like the Five of Wands energy. So this person is challenged not only by their own fears, but they're challenged by the idea of needing to address other people's fears and other people's emotions and other people's opinions. They're letting other people's opinions limit their progress here. But how are they actually feeling about group one, please, Spirit? How are they feeling? Can we get messages? How are they feeling? I need more balance. They are definitely needing to make a decision, group one. This is the Two of Pentacles. They're entertaining two different worlds right now. They've got a foot in two doors here. They need to close one in order to be completely present in the other. I really feel like your person may be involved with someone else. If that doesn't resonate, and you should know if it does, please, this is a general reading. Don't let this be the first time, and don't take that for gospel if you don't know it to be true. What I feel is that your person is juggling a lot right now, and they need to drop something. They can't have a new beginning when they've already got everything on their plate, you know? They have to empty their plate first. We have be more selfish. They're trying to put their own needs first. They feel like they are compromising a lot of their own happiness right now in their life. And in terms of this connection, it is what they want, but they are struggling to make that happen because they perceive, I'm not going to lie, group one, it feels like they need to cut someone else out in order to move towards this connection. So that's something that, because they are an integral person with a lot of integrity, a lot of values, they're struggling to make that decision. And they are waiting for you. So emotionally, this person is waiting for more signs from you. They're waiting for signs from the universe. The universe is trying to tell them, you already know. But emotionally, they feel like they need more information. So how are they feeling? I hope you'll wait for me. The Three of Wands reversed. They feel delayed. They feel stuck. They feel frustrated. They're actually angry with themselves. When they aren't sad, they're angry. They feel completely stuck. In the past, they made the wrong decision, and they know that now. They picked the wrong option is what I'm feeling. They took the wrong wand, and it hasn't led them anywhere. If anything, it's made them feel even more frustrated. This is talking about wanting to travel as well, wanting to close a distance, but they feel so angry at times at themselves for the choices they've made in the past, which is why this choice now is so serious to them. They need to make the right decision. They're feeling as though you don't care about them here. They feel you slipping away. With this Death card reversed, I sometimes wonder if you care. The number 13, they feel unlucky. They're trying to break that unlucky cycle. They feel as though this wheel is turning upright and they need to seize that opportunity or they're going to lose everything. They feel like they need to tell you the truth. They need to tell you how they feel. And when they get that opportunity, they aren't going to hesitate. They feel like they need professional advice here. They may be experiencing a lot. And remember, some of this may not be about you as well, Group 1. With that Five of Cups, they may be seeking counseling or professional support for their emotions and their troubles right now. But they're also trying to gain more wisdom. They're trying to gain more clarity, trying to gain more information. They're really trying to just pause things in their life in order to overcome these challenges. This is another 5. So they're trying their best to overcome their adversity. And we have the Two of Cups again, but reversed. My life started when I met you, and it stopped the day you left. That is something that I just felt. The Two of Cups reversed. They want this to work, but they feel you slipping away. And they feel like there's such a big emotional distance between the two of you. So they're trying to mentally stay positive, but their emotions are being pulled into the pessimism. That is where they need more balance. They're not emotionally available right now because they need to do things to switch it up. In terms of you and the connection, they want to blaze trails to get to you. They want a quiet place to be able to talk to you, to be able to apologize, to be able to feel chemistry and connection with that Ace of Wands. They feel like you're such a catch and someone's going to steal you from them. They don't really understand how you feel, but they're willing to risk it in order to not lose you, in order to not have to continue this cycle of being on this island, watching you be so happy. And we have the bottom deck energy. Now is not the time. They're feeling like everything is against them. They're feeling like the odds are against them here at this point in time. So I want to get advice for you, Group 1. Spirit, what should group 1 be focusing on? What is the advice for them about this connection? Group 1, Spirit, what is the advice for them? What is the advice for Group 1? Any second now would be marvelous. These videos end up so long because I shuffle on camera, but I just love doing it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. What is the advice for Group 1, Spirit? Wow, you know what? Spirit is indicating that you've been doing some stuff really well already. We have the Angel of Balance reversed here. Spirit is indicating that your intuition is spot on, okay? It took so long to get advice because there are a lot of things that you already know and that you're already doing. Balance is way out of whack here, and that's something that they are working on. The angels, the guides, the spirits around you are working on restoring balance. The best thing that you can do is focusing on the things that you can control and surrendering to the things that you cannot. Understanding that some of this is out of your hands. The spirits want to acknowledge that there is a massive imbalance here, and there's a massive imbalance in this connection, and they are working towards restoring that. Your person is on the other side of that, acknowledging that as well. And it's a matter of grand timing, divine timing, but also allowing this to happen at a time that isn't going to create more karmic imbalances, more karmic injustices. So I firmly believe that your person has some very important choices to make in their life before balance can be restored in this connection. So Spirit is wanting to confirm that there is a lot going on behind the picture. There is so much happening behind the picture that you aren't aware of, and it's important that you continue to focus on what you can control and that you surrender to what you cannot. We have the third chakra reversed here, so some of you have been feeling very stuck. I feel like timing is out of your control here. This connection is completely divinely guided to the point where your solar plexus chakra is feeling blocked right now. I feel like that isn't a bad thing, and this is just the spirits acknowledging that it is a situation that you're in. You are blocked right now. This situation is moving forward, but it's almost out of your control. It is happening dependent on how your person chooses to heal. So with that in mind, please don't feel obliged to wait. Please don't put your life on hold. Please don't stop feeling the need to express yourself creatively. Although this connection may be at a standstill, your life doesn't have to be. There are other things that you can focus on. There are other things you can fuel your energy towards in order to continue with your purpose and your own individuality here. This connection does not define you, but it is definitely delayed. One more card, please. This is nearly 40 minutes now anyway. I should have just done the intentions. We have storm warning reversed. So the challenges you've been experiencing in this connection are coming to an end. They are. This storm is ending. The uncertainty, the confusion, the turbulence, the random pulls of energies, the down days, the days when you feel haunted by your person's presence. There is going to be a conclusion, and the storms are ending here. Keep doing what you're doing. The angels are working towards balancing the injustices in this connection, and I feel like the truth is coming towards you. So the bottom deck energy, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I feel like when the opportunity comes, group 1, make sure you say what you need to say in order to gain closure for yourself. The truth is coming towards you. It's up to you how you choose to react and respond to it, but make sure you say what you need to in order to gain peace and closure for yourself. So that's where I'm going to call your reading, group 1. That was very lengthy. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. Please just take what resonates and don't let the rest take from you. Stay safe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi, group 2, and welcome. If you chose the aventurine glass crystals, glass of crystals, I should say, then then this is going to be your reading. Wow, sorry if this is the first time you're seeing me. Usually much more together than this. Now, today we are asking Spirit, how is your person thinking and feeling about this connection? Not necessarily going to focus on intentions unless it comes up in the cards. I will be getting advice from Spirit for you though. So I want to know about their thoughts first. Spirit, group 2's person, how are they thinking about the connection? How are they thinking? Now, I just want to say to group 2, you have songs in the description box below. It's up to you whether you want to listen to them before, during, or after your reading, but you have 2 songs in the description box below. How is group 2's person thinking? We have the 2 of Wands reversed. We have a lot of impatient people here. It could mean that they have to make a very important decision as well. Let's get more information. We have the King of Swords. Woo. Welcome, sir. We have the Hierophant reversed. I'm going to get one more card for the top row. How are they thinking about this connection? Oh, how are they thinking, please? It's a lot of shuffling going on here. Holy heck. How are they thinking? Okay, this is so interesting. The High Priestess came out for group 1 as well, but it's reversed here. This person's very concerned about how you think of them. Very concerned. Very, very concerned. In fact, most of the time, what they think about is how you think of them. I'm going to get more. Can I clarify the 2 of Wands, please? Why is the 2 of Wands in this reading reversed? How do they think? We have the 2 of Pentacles. What is going on? This is similar to group 1. So group 2, your person definitely has to make a decision. They are delayed though. They've put a pause button there and they're going, I don't know though. Maybe I can move forward with both my pentacles. But they can't because they're exhausted. But they just don't know. They're also feeling incredibly, I want to say inquisitive about you. Like if they have the opportunity to, this person spends a lot of time watching you and processing what they see. They might be looking at photos of you. They might have other people around you that they're getting information from. But they're spending a lot of time processing what they see. And it's somehow linked to their... I'm just seeing the 2 birds up here with the king. They've got 2 birds. And they're using their processed information to decide which bird to choose. And it might not necessarily be two romantic interests, but they are feeling pulled between two different things, mentally anyway, not emotionally. We'll have a look at their emotions next. Can we clarify this King of Swords, though? The Ace of Wands reverse. They feel like there was a false start in this connection. They keep thinking about that false start. It might have been an instant or a situation where there was passion and that passion had to be fizzled out. They think about that a lot. And they keep thinking to themselves, what could have happened if that passion had been expressed? Because we also have the King of Wands clarifying the Hierophant reversed. They feel at a loss on how to move things forward, but mentally what they think about is what if. They kind of want to talk to someone about their thoughts, but I feel like they don't have a lot of options, Group 2. With this Hierophant here, and it's reversed as well, they don't have the appropriate avenues to access in order to gain clarity and wisdom. They feel isolated. They feel stunted here, which is why they spend so much time processing the information they receive, because they are the only source of knowledge and clarity and wisdom and advice that they can use. They feel incredibly isolated. And they think about how to get out of the situation they're in right now. They feel frustrated and at times angry for the choices they made in the past, but they don't know how to correct them. The Hierophant can sometimes talk about systems, and they feel like they haven't learned this system yet. They feel like they don't have access to the appropriate resources in order to prevent themselves from making this decision again. They feel like they didn't learn that lesson, and they want to. They don't want to make the same mistake again, because with the King of Wands reversed here, they're actually hiding a lot of frustration, a lot of pent-up passion that hasn't been expressed. And at times it's manifested as anger and bitterness. They've kind of allowed themselves to internalize a lot of creative desire as well. And they feel very energetically pulled towards you. They feel like they need to hide it, though. They're repelling themselves as well. So this person's energy is so tethered to you, but physically they put a lot of distance between you. And they are someone who prefers to exist in a logical setting, which is why this King of Swords is so, as soon as it came out, it had a presence. That's why I was like, welcome, sir, because they completely exist in their heads. They are incredibly logical, and they love to know all the answers before they act. So this is someone who could sit still and quiet for a very long time. They will not make a foolish decision. They will wait until they have all the information they need in order to move forward. And until they have that information, they will let their scouts, whether that be birds or their other avenues, collate information for them. And they will spend time processing that information, because in the past, they felt a false start and they took that very personally. It's something that they think about, and they don't want this to repeat again. They're such an analytical person. This is so matter of fact for them. They exist completely in their thoughts, and they're trying to think about this connection logically. They're separating it from their emotions. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out in their feelings, but they are plagued by this decision, and they're trying to move forward in a way that isn't deceitful. But again, they can't do that until they have all the information. And with this High Priestess card here, Spirit is guiding them to trust their intuition. Spirit is guiding them to understand that there are some things in life that they simply won't know. They don't need to know. But this person wants it. And until they have that information, they're not moving forward. Because they don't want to look like a fool. They don't want to compromise their integrity, and they don't want to do something out of character. This person is very concerned over how they appear. They're worried about what you think of them, which is probably why they're trying to get so much information about you. Can I clarify that column, please, with the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands? How are they thinking about Group 2? How are they thinking? We have the Page of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups upright. So they're thinking that they need to express more emotional gestures, more romantic gestures. They need to make their intentions clear. They need to make you aware that they think of you in this way. And they need to ensure that they don't waste time. With that page reverse, they don't want to come across as inexperienced. Ooh, that's... that was cheeky. Okay, so for someone who's very analytical, my Page of Wands card is also my, like, okay, sorry, 18 plus stuff coming. So if you're younger or you're not very comfortable with this kind of language, either mute the video now and come back in 30 seconds, or just zone out for a little bit. But my Page of Wands card is my masturbation card. This person is so sexually frustrated. And I picked that up with the King of Wands. This bottom deck energy, you guys, King of Wands, Ace of Wands reversed, and then we have the Two of Wands at the top, and now the Page. They are incredibly sexually frustrated, group 2. So they know that in order to get what they want, which for them logically is a sexual release, they need to instigate moments of romance. They need to make their intentions clear, and they don't want it to be like a one-night thing. They want it to be passionate. They want it to be an outlet for connecting and instigating passion in your relationship. They're okay with wooing you with this Knight of Cups card. And I do think that they think about that a lot. Like, for it to come through, group 2, your person pretends to be so analytical and cold and emotionally withdrawn. But holy heck, the passion is there, the fire is there, and they are raging for you. Whew. So anyway, that is what they're thinking, is they need to move things forward. Otherwise, this frustration is going to get the better of them, and they're not going to be able to live with themselves. I feel a lot of pent up, just passion and frustration waiting to be released, but they want to do it right, and they feel like they need to know more first. Oh, sorry. Bottom deck energy is the Page of Swords, 100% spying on you, watching you from a distance, gaining more information, leveling up. They feel like they need to be more wise. I don't know why, but they feel like they don't have all the information here. They feel like they need more. And I don't think they're going to be able to get it from anyone else. They need to get it from the source, which is you. So they're going to be watching you. The next time they have the opportunity to be around you in person, they're going to be asking you a lot of random questions. They're going to be saying things that you're just going to be like, really? And it's going to come across as immature, because in their head they have a checklist. They need to know more, and they've had these questions circulating their mind for a while. And then once they know all this information, they're going to act really fast to correct this. They want a rebirth, 100%. This false start was not fair in their opinion. They need a rebirth. I'm going to get some more intuitive messages about how they're thinking. How are they thinking about group 2, please, Spirit? How are they thinking about group 2? We have the Self. Oh, that's really cute. So I do feel like I'm really overthinking this. They have an important decision to make, that is clear here, and they're trying to put themselves first. They're trying to, this was a very similar message to group 1, but there's less confusion here. Your person's thoughts are incredibly analytical. They spend a long time processing them. They know what their decision is. Well, I mean, they know what their choices are. They just don't know what their decision is yet. We have Punch. Oh my gosh. Interesting. You know what I just felt? Like, it wasn't even like it's just a like influx of energy. Like just a, I don't know if, I've personally never been punched, and I hope to never be punched. But I've unfortunately seen other people get punched, and it's just like, it can be so random at times, and there's so much energy and force behind it. And I feel like that is the energy of this King of Swords, that's so placid on the surface. It looks like there's not much going on, but there is so much energy and force behind it. There is so much energy and force behind this person. They are just waiting for the opportunity to push through, Once they know that all systems go, 1,000 RPM, like just fully invested in executing their plan. They just need to know more. We have the Knight. So I do feel like they are wanting to make grand gestures. They are wanting to action their desires. It's not about passing messages anymore. Once they have their information with that Page of Swords, they are going to act. They really are just trying to think of how to do it, in terms of how can they get all the information they need first. I think this person has to wait on someone else's timing as well. That could be what they're juggling right now, is they're trying to distract themselves while they wait for someone else's timing. So it mightn't be that they have to wait to make a decision. It could just be that they have to wait for someone else's timing in order to move towards you. We have home. This person could be at a physical distance towards you. They could be disrupting some issues in their home life in order to move towards you. This person could have to be in a vulnerable situation where they're introducing you to aspects of themselves that they don't share with a lot of people. That home card is very personal. For me, I feel like it's letting you into their inner thoughts, their inner feelings, and having a space for you to understand them. And I think they need to really explain something that happened in the past. And I think that they need a safe place to do that, like a home setting, somewhere where they feel comfortable to share that. We have tears. This person won't tell you that they have cried for you. They've shed unseen tears in this connection. And I feel like it's frustration. 90% of the time, it's not like sadness. I mean, it could be, but for them, it's frustration, it's anger. It's this feeling as though they've spent way too much time waiting and waiting and waiting and not enough time acting. I'm going to get some messages about how they are thinking. This is my new deck. There'll be more information on how to purchase this deck in the description box below. I didn't tell group 1 that, but that will be linked in the description box below, group 2. All right, how are they thinking? How is group 2's person thinking about the connection? Holy heck, can we please? Oh my days. You know what? I love group 2 as well, but we can't give them that many cards. We're already at 15 minutes and we haven't even gotten to the feelings yet. How is group 2's person thinking about their connection? We have, you are very special. You're someone they don't want to lose. They feel a chapter ending here. They really want to show you how much you mean to them. They think you're an incredible person, very unique. They're very set on you, group 2. They're very sure that they want this to re-spark. They want a rebirth here. And their mind is like crystal clear. They're very analytical. They've processed everything. For them, it's just a matter of making it a reality now. We have I'm ready, the leaping card here. So they're thinking that they're ready to move this connection forward. They're thinking like they want to take a leap of faith. They want to gesture, but they want to let you know that they're also terrified with this Knight of Swords. They're also thinking that there's a lot of unknown variables in this situation, so they're very worried about that because they still don't have all the answers. Your person is so logical. That's kind of cute. You're so special and I definitely want you. I'm ready, but I'm terrified and I don't have all the answers. That's so cute. All right, so we're going to get into their feelings now. How are they feeling, Spirit? How are they feeling about group 2? We have this came out for group 1 as well. Did you guys come from group 1 or what? So your person's energy has changed, group 1. Group 2, these cards came out for group 1. We have the Lovers and we have the 5 of Pentacles. They feel like you are moving forward without them. Ooh, shivers. They really do. 100%. They feel, oh my gosh, look how this person is looking at the other one, you know, watching them. This person just loves watching you. This person could just stare at you all day. They feel like you're the one, definitely. They feel like you are someone who they're being guided towards. They feel like all roads lead to you. No matter how far they travel, no matter who else they're with, what they do, group 2, all roads lead to you. And that is the decision that they've made in their head. They're sick of being on the outside here. They're sick of feeling at a loss. They want your warmth. They want to come home to you. You are their safety. You are their... And they would never admit that, because I think that this person inhibits quite masculine qualities, especially being so logical. Regardless of gender, they are someone who likes to instigate stability. They're someone who wants to be a protector, who wants to be the one to solve all the problems, you know. But they feel like you're their security, you're their warmth, you're their home, you're their stability. You're the one person on this earth who is going to make them incredibly happy, who they're meant to be with. You're the reason. It would be interesting to know what your songs were. I already forget. It feels like ages ago that I picked them. We have the Devil card here, so they feel addicted to you. Group 2, that's why they have to exist in their logic, because their feelings are so tethered and bound towards you. They feel you on an... because we have the Lovers and the Devil here. The Devil is, in my opinion, considered like the shadow aspects of the Lovers card. It can inhibit the more addictive, codependent qualities of the Lovers, but it does represent choices. Both cards represent choices, in my opinion, and they are choosing to bind themselves to you. Look at this person. They're happy. The other one's kind of like, oh, is this it? And this one's like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Tie me up. Like, they're choosing. You're like their guilty pleasure. They love thinking about you. They love watching you. They're completely addicted to you. You make them so happy, and they just want to move towards you. They really do. They're waiting on someone else. I don't know why. They're waiting on someone else's timing, and then they can finally show you their intentions. It's interesting. I didn't want to focus on intentions, but intentions always come through. So can I clarify? Yeah, the Empress. I knew this was going to come up. You're their stability. You're their creativity, their muse, their source of inspiration, but you're their sanctuary as well. You could offer them so much stability, and then if you rejected them, group 2, they could lose everything. The Empress is reversed because I feel like they see you giving to other people, and they still feel like they don't have the opportunity to get anything from you. The Empress is reversed because they want to be the one in your Garden of Eden. Wait a minute. Are we still talking about emotions here? Or they want to be the one who you're giving to, and they want to give to you. They want to be nurturing towards each other, but right now they feel and they see you giving to others, and they think you're incredibly beautiful. They think you're so delicate and strong at the same time. It's remarkable, actually. Wow. This person is just obsessed with you. It'll be interesting to see what messages come through from the other deck. We have the Three of Cups reversed. Ooh, sweetheart. One message that I'm getting with this card is that emotionally, they acknowledge that they haven't always been available to you. Okay? Emotionally, they acknowledge that they may have chosen other connections over you in the past, and they can understand why you might be giving them the cold shoulder now. They can understand why you are focusing more on yourself right now, because they weren't there when they should have been focusing on you. They really want to have fun times with you again. They feel like you're out here with other people now having fun, and they feel like they're on the outside experiencing the winters alone, you know, and they kind of feel like they need to. Part of them is like, this is what I deserve, but the other part of them is like, I don't want to live like this forever. I need to correct this. They just see you having so much fun with your life. I don't know who you are, group 2, but to this person, you are literally the bee's knees. Like, you are an incredible person who just has so much happiness around them, and they feel so isolated from all of that. Why is the Lovers in this reading? Wait a minute, that's too much now. Okay, so clarifying the Lovers, we have the King of Wands, the Nine of... Did I say the King of Wands? Is he there? No. We have the King of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands. Look at their body language. We've got the King looking one way, the Queen looking the other way, and what is dividing them are 9 wands, boundaries, perseverance in the reverse. Someone is the Lover's card. You know what? This is wow. This is just wow. They want to close this distance. They want to be able to look at each other, but they feel this yin-yang thing with you, group 2. You two may look very different, but we have the King of Water here and we have the Queen of Fire. You're incredibly attractive, you're creative, you're inspiring, you're passionate, you're expressive. And this is someone who is actually a lot softer than they would prefer to acknowledge. And they also are incredibly in control of their feelings. They are incredibly manipulative towards their own emotions, to the point where sometimes they don't even know how they feel. They spend so much time creating boundaries that it almost is so hard then to pull them down. They've created this wall between you, and I'm not going to lie, I think you have too, group 2. I think you've both put some boundaries up between each other, and they want to close that. They want to let that wall down, but they also don't want to give up on this connection. So that Nine of Wands for me is about trying to reassess the energy here, because what was happening in the past wasn't working. But they also don't want to give up. They feel very stuck. They feel like they've invested a lot of energy into this connection with that Nine of Wands, and they acknowledge that whatever they were doing in the past wasn't working. They want to express their emotions towards you, and they want to attract you back into their community of people. They want you back into their lives. The Devil, please. Why is the Devil here? For their feelings. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Remember with the Devil, I was talking about someone who is addicted by choice, like you're their guilty pleasure and they're happy about it. You're someone who they choose to fantasize about and obsess over. Well, for the Two of Swords to be here reversed, they know they're doing it. They 100% know, but they also know that it isn't actually getting them anywhere. They're existing in their head, group 2. Their feelings are... I feel like you don't know any of this. I feel like they haven't told you, or they haven't shared their emotions with you. You know, I can't help but feel like you don't know any of this. I feel like this is a fantasy for them, and they haven't made any of this clear. They haven't spoken to you in a long time, or at least they haven't talked to you about this, group 2. It feels like this is all hidden, and they've been sitting on this information for so long now that they almost don't know how to break out of this fantasy that they've created. They feel so strongly for you, though. Why is the Empress here? Because you're creating your happiness elsewhere. Remember that Empress card was talking about you giving, 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 and creating this nurturing space for yourself that they feel like they're not a part of. We have the Ten of Cups here reversed. There is this fear that your emotions are invested elsewhere, that your happiness lies elsewhere. There is this fear that the rest of their lives they're going to be on the outside of your emotional fulfillment, and that they're never going to be emotionally fulfilled because they never told you how they feel, and they never took that chance, which is probably why logically they're ready. You know, we had that Fool card in the... So I really think that emotionally this person has not expressed any of this to you. These 10 cups are reversed. They've tipped all their emotions back into themselves. They want this with you, group 2. They want to feel what it's like to be graced by the Empress's nurturing nature. They want to feel your fertility, your abundance, your creativity flow into their life, but they don't know if that's a possibility. And there's every fear that the moment they step out of this fantasy that they've created, and the moment they try to make it a reality, you could reject them and then they've lost everything. Not only have they lost the reality of you in their future, but they've lost this fantasy as well. We have the Ace of Swords reversed, so they are feeling like they've got to do something, you know. They feel like they need to express this desire for you, this attraction towards you. They need to do something. They really do. I'm going to get some of these cards quickly. Feeling, Spirit. How is Group 2's person feeling about them? This is a lengthy reading, man. We have the Self again. They feel like they're Self again. Listen, your person is trying to be very selfish right now. And I don't know if that's a bad thing, but they're also acknowledging that in the past was not working, you know. They made some pretty crappy mistakes. They're so focused on themselves, and I think that they victimize themselves at some times as well. We have the Majestic Whale here reversed, which is only amplifying the energy of the King of Cups. It kind of feels like this person dives deep, and this whale needs to come to the surface now. These emotions need to be shared. They're overflowing, and there's no happiness here. There's only fantasy. They want happiness. They want warmth. They want to come out of the cold. They want to see clearly. I feel like they have a distorted perception because of the fantasies they've created. They are existing in a reality that isn't real, you know? With these glasses up reversed here, they aren't seeing clearly. Their emotions as well are skewed by this fantasy world that they live in with you. They want to be a part of your Empress Kingdom, but they don't know how to get in there yet, which is why they're probably trying to be so logical. They want to get in there. They want to express themselves to you. They want the truth to be revealed here. They want to know the truth. But they love thinking about you. Holy heck, do they love thinking about you. How else are they feeling over the Empress and Ten of Cups, please? We have bed. Are we surprised? So they're feeling like they just want to hold you. I'm not going to lie. I saw bed and home. Oh, is that? Let me just get these out of my hands. So we have bed. They want intimacy, 100%. I don't know if that was in your thoughts. Are you that group? They want intimacy. We have house under construction. They want to create something with you. They want to build something with you. They feel like they need to cut something out of their life first, though. And you had some cards in here too. Home. Yeah. They want intimacy. They want to be vulnerable with you. They want to tell you the truth. They want to have a safe space to do so. They want to gesture. These are the cards that came out for you before, isn't it? They don't want to cry anymore. They're sick of feeling so far removed from you. They want to express themselves in a way that is going to move this connection forward because they're sick of losing. They're sick of living in this reality that isn't actually giving them any happiness. What's your bottom deck energy? Cauldron. Things are bubbling. Things are bubbling below the surface for them, and it's going to explode very soon. So I'm going to get some messages from here, and then I've got to get some advice for you. This is a long reading. My apologies, Group 2. How is Group 2's person feeling about them? That cauldron's going to overboil soon too, Group 2. Please don't be surprised if this person pops up in your life soon, because they have got a lot to share with you. I just don't know what they're going to do first, to be honest, because it's been a long time coming. So just be patient with them, please. I feel like they're going to say something so silly with that Page of Swords in their thoughts. They're going to say something and you're going to think, what the hell is wrong with you? But they don't mean it. They're just nervous and they feel like they've got a lot riding on their shoulders because rejection is every potential of ripping them to shreds. So please just give them time. I don't mean to take their side, Group 2, but they are incredibly nervous. You make them feel very, very inexperienced. They might be a King of Swords in their world, but as soon as they enter yours, they're this humble page. So how do they feel about Group 2? How do they feel about Group 2? You make my heart full. You make my heart full. 10 of Cups. they feel like you are literally the one for them. You are the one. You are someone who can make them so happy. You make them want to do bad things. Oh, honey, right over the devil too. Wow, massive sexual energy. We have Waite. That you make them like, okay, you know what? This is giving me this feeling of when they start thinking about you, they get so distracted. They lose they lose time thinking about you. They think about you way too much. They feel like they've made you wait for way too long, and they don't know if you're going to wait any longer, but they also feel like they've invested so much into this that it's got to pay off. They want you to know that they are terrified, but they aren't going to exist in that energy for much longer. They want you to choose them, but they don't know if you will. With this Four of Cups, they can't lose you. They don't want this to be a missed opportunity, but they know that you have every right to reject them for how they've treated you in the past, specifically with this waiting game, but also with this Three of Cups reverse, not prioritizing you in the past as well. Any other energy about how they are feeling about group 2? Any other messages? How are they feeling? They really just want to hold you, group 2. This person is so passionately attracted to you. Seven of Wands, they're fighting to be with you. They're fighting to be around you. They're fighting to physically have a moment in intimacy with you. And they want to let you know right now that they're sorry. They do hold regret over how they acted in the past. They do hold regret over how they treated you in the past or how they didn't treat you. Maybe they should have given you more time and attention way back when. They want you to know that they're trying to clear some things from their life in order to make room for you. They're really fighting for you and for this connection. So can I get some advice for group 2, please, Spirit? Can I get some advice for group 2? What should group 2 be focusing on right now in terms of this connection? Some advice, please. I keep seeing woman holding a heart. We have contract and we have thinking woman. Interesting. I'm going to show you them upright, but they were showed to me reversed because there's definitely imbalances here. There's definitely some sort of karmic contract that needs to play out. Things are coming into the works, but Spirit is asking you, please don't overthink this, okay? When the opportunity comes to connect with this person and to be given the chance to talk to them, make sure that you speak effectively. With that thinking woman, I feel like you may have the tendency to overthink this connection as well. But I'm also being called, like what I was kind of saying before, this person may approach you in the Page of Swords energy, and it may offend you initially because you're just like, really? I haven't seen you in this much time, and that's the first thing you say to me? Just know that your person is incredibly nervous. They've got a lot riding on their shoulders. They've got the weight of this connection resting on their shoulders, and they don't want to fail. You are incredibly important to them, and this amount of pressure is already causing them to buckle. Spirit's acknowledging that it's a lot for this person to carry. So they're asking you to just think about this carefully. When the moment comes to communicate with this person, maybe just think. Just hold off talking and just think. Allow them to explain themselves. Allow them to express whatever sorriness they need to say, because I think that you're going to get a lot of closure out of that as well. Spirit is asking you to hold a passive place for this person in order for them to express themselves. But in the meantime, until that situation happens, do not overthink this. Financial constraints, wow. So your person might be experiencing, with that Five of Pentacles, this was a romantic reading, but financial issues could be impacting them. This is your advice though, group 2. So Spirit is indicating that you should be focusing on your own stability right now, whether that's your job, your study. There's some sort of issue in terms of your pentacles that needs to be addressed. It could be your health. Just continue focusing on your own situation right now. Financial constraints, it could be asking you to hold off on making any big decisions and taking any big loans right now. Please consider before lending sums of money to other people as well, even if they're family. Spirit's indicating, especially if they're family, just be a little bit greedy with your money right now. Really think before you spend and before you lend. Think before you spend and before you lend. There's something going on with your finances. That's bizarre. We have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So if you came from group 1, this card came there as well. But group 2, the chakra is upright here. It's all systems go. It's about putting your energy center in your belly and riding through with that passion, you know, taking productive steps forward. I feel like now is the time to really continue focusing on your own goals. This person is completely focused on themselves, and that's fine. Spirit is asking you to focus on yourself. Because remember, this card kept coming up too. It's interesting, the self here. I do feel like you should be really just putting yourself at the center of all your decisions. Don't worry about what's going on with this person. That's not for you to worry about. When the opportunity comes, to talk to them, by all means, let them talk, let them apologize, and then have a think about it. Don't feel like you need to act straight away. But for now, do focus on your own finances. Think before you spend and lend. And your bottom deck energy is Archangel Gabriel, the 5th chakra, your throat. So that's talking about clear and effective communication, communicating from a place that addresses your needs, that doesn't play into your ego, and that doesn't create more karmic imbalances. This is an opportunity for closure, for healing, for progressing forward if that's what you choose. It's about communicating effectively and knowing when to listen versus when to talk. So group 2, that is what I'm seeing for you. That was a very long reading. Apologies in advance. Please look after yourself. I shouldn't say advance. We've finished the reading now. So look, I'm sorry. It was a long reading. Thank you so much if you stayed till the end. Look after yourself, group 2, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi group 3 and welcome. If you chose the blue topaz glass jar of crystals, then this is going to be your reading. So warning, I should have said this at the beginning. I might put a little disclaimer in, but this is a long reading. We're talking about your person's thoughts and their feelings towards this connection. And as always, I aim to offer clarity and support and any guidance possible in your journey so that you can move forward making informed decisions about your life. So it's going to be informative. It's going to be lengthy. I'm just going to chuck that over there for now, and we're going to start on how your person is thinking about this connection. So how is group 3's person thinking about this connection, Spirit? We have the 4 of Pentacles. A lot of people are acting selfish, group 3. This is an energy that came through in group 1 and 2 as well. We have the, we have the 6 of Wands here. They acknowledge that they've been MIA. They don't want to lose you, group 3. But honestly, they have been thinking, like, how the hell are we moving forward? They've been trying to withdraw because they are struggling right now. That's what I'm getting anyway. We'll get some more cards. How are they thinking about this connection? I just saw the 6 of Pentacles and the Star. So they are holding hope. They want balance, but right now they're feeling a little out of whack. We have the King of Swords reversed. They're trying to not... We have the Moon. This is someone who is incredibly... First of all, they're very intuitive. They're very aware of their energy. They're very aware that the two of you may share energy, group 3. They know that they're being selfish right now, but they also want you to know that they're not giving up. They just need to temporarily withdraw. With that 6 of Wands reversed, they may have deactivated, public accounts even on social media, or they may be a hard person to communicate with right now because they are trying to take some time for themselves. They need to understand some of the things that are going on in their life with that Moon card. They've got to process some heavy emotions. They might just be going through a little bit of a downtime right now, and they're trying to keep their thoughts private because they don't want it to impact the connection. They are someone who takes a lot of responsibility in this connection, and they know that what they're doing right now isn't helping you and it's not helping this connection, but they also just want you to know that it's going to be temporary, and they just need to do this right now. They know that they're being a bit selfish here, and they don't want to lose you. They want this connection to be successful, which is why they've got to take some time off right now for themselves. We have the Queen of Wands reversed here, so they have definitely pulled their energy back. They're thinking that you might be feeling a bit bitter towards them. They're thinking that they haven't really been treating you the way you should be treated right now. They think that you're an incredibly inspiring, talented, creative person, and they really don't want to lose you. They know that their actions have been a little bit confusing lately, and it's created a bit of mystery in the connection that you really didn't want, but they just want you to know that they're focusing on their mental health right now, and they're not intentionally trying to lessen your value. They see you as an incredibly important and special person, and they want to treat you like that. But right now they have to focus on themselves. So why is the Six of Wands here reversed? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so they are acknowledging that their life seems to be moving in cycles here. And right now, they really just need to focus on their own mental health and their own situation. They know that it's temporary, and they know that they need to do this for the good of your relationship, whatever that looks like for you two. They want you to know that this is only temporary. They are planning on coming back in and investing a lot of energy into this connection and making you feel, and investing energy into making you feel special and appreciated and valued as well. The Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that this is something that they need to do right now because it is going to help you in the long run. Why is the King of Swords here? They want this connection to be successful. I can't stress that enough. Group 3, your person thinks so highly of you, and they feel guilty because they don't want their mental health issues dragging you down, but they know that they need to work on this now in order for this connection to be successful. King of Swords Spirit, the Tower reversed. It did come out before, but I shuffled it back in. So this is something that took them by surprise. This was something they weren't expecting to happen. It's something that's put them at a standstill right now. They feel at a loss for words, and their thoughts aren't their own right now. There's a lot of negativity whirling around them, and they don't want to bring that into this connection. They want the space and the time to process these heavy feelings and to make the changes necessary in order to be happy in their own life, let alone in a connection with you. This person, I feel like they've had to unexpectedly deal with some pretty heavy stuff. It's completely shattered the earth that they stood on. They feel very unstable right now, and they feel like a lot of the things that they were working on before don't matter anymore. This Tower moment has shattered some pretty big illusions that they were fostering. And it's not to say that they regret spending the time the way that they did in the past, but I just feel like this person is making some massive changes in their life. And because this Tower moment was completely unexpected, it's just taking that little bit more to process. Your person is someone who is adaptable, but this completely took them off guard, and it was very sudden, and it's put them in a position now where they've had to withdraw communication and action from this connection temporarily in order to get all their ducks in a row. And their main focus right now is their mental health and healing this turbulence in order to create something stable for this connection. This Tower moment is reversed because it wasn't intended to impact your connection, but it has. It was something that they were supposed to experience individually, but this situation has now been pulled into your connection. There was something that I feel like they were planning on doing, Group 3, and now they can't do that because of this unexpected turn of events. So they really are apologetic, and they want to make it up to you, but right now they've really got to focus on getting their affairs in order and making the changes necessary in order to heal and move forward. What is the Moon card doing in this reading? Oh, bless. Oh wow, I just heard coming back for you, coming back for you. I just want to cry for you, group 3. I'm sorry. I try to get out of this. I try to like not get so emotionally and but the energy here is beautiful. There's so much respect, and this person is so wise, and they're so like, I don't know who you are, group 3, but every time you come through, I'm so grateful. And I think some of you guys may have chosen group 2 in the last reading, but what's going on here is the moon card is indicating emotional withdrawal. It's indicating emotional mystery. This person is taking time off for themselves 100% with the way that that moon is like, I'm just looking at the face in that moon, you know. I'll put that there. I'm not going to look at your bottom deck energy yet. I want you to look at these 2 cards for now. This is clarifying our moon, group 3. We have the 8 of Cups upright, and then we have our 6 of Swords reversed. So this person wants to move this connection into stable, clear waters, but what is holding them back is they have some emotional affairs to deal with first. They've got to walk away for now in order to complete this cycle, and they've got to do it in secret because it's not your responsibility. This is their healing journey. This is their karmic cycle, and this is their responsibility. It's something that you don't need to take on. It's not your burden to bear. While they do this, they want you to know that they will not stop thinking about you, and they haven't. If this person has disappeared from your life for a little while, they've never stopped thinking about you. They always left with the intention of coming right back to you, and they want this connection to move forward, but right now they have to get their emotional affairs in order. They have to ensure that they are the best being they can be. Otherwise, not only is it going to impact your connection, it's going to impact them and their journey. They want to be better than they are now, and right now they are in a low. They are barely holding on, you know. They don't have a lot to give. They have to really work on themselves right now. And that's something that's been coming through in all 3 groups in a different way. Your person is incredibly wise. They're very emotionally mature. They understand their feelings, and they want to give this connection the best shot possible moving forward. But in order to do that, they have to put their own emotional needs first, and they hope that you will do the same. They want you to know they will not stop thinking about you, and that this situation isn't personal. It's not something that they intended to make you upset. It's purely about their mental health and their healing journey. And in this hermit mode, they are going to try to not only create more balance and stability in terms of their emotional health, but they want to be more they just want to be more ready for you and this connection. They want you to know there is no one else in the picture in terms of their emotions, but they also don't want you to put your life on hold for them. What they mean by this, from their point of view, in terms of their thoughts, group 3, is that the 3 of Cups here, please don't sacrifice your happiness for them. The 3 of Cups talks about community. It talks about joy, celebration, experiencing fun, basically. They don't want you to put your happiness on hold for them. They want you to continue to create moments of joy in your life. And if you need to do that with other people, then that's fine. They understand that. They just want you to be happy, group 3. So can I please get some more intuitive messages? How is this person thinking? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this card yet. Heaven. They think you're heaven on earth, group 3. They think that they could have it all with you. They know, and that's not even about thinking, they know that the 2 of you are just destined to this connection. It's very beautiful energies today. But this connection has been like a heaven for them, something to escape to when this chaos hit as well, something to cherish, and it's something that they realize they could never live without. Like they have every intention of showing you how special you are to them when they're ready, when they're able to, when they have more to give. We have home. This came out in every group as well. So this person's feeling incredibly sentimental. They're feeling nostalgic. They're thinking about the memories that you've shared. They're thinking about the future that you could share together. And they're acknowledging that the present right now isn't as stable as it could be, as it should be. They're acknowledging that the two of you do share this space for each other in your hearts. Like there's some sort of feeling of home that they get when they're around you. It's a familiarity. It's something that exceeds logical thinking. Like there's no way to put a phrase to it. They just feel so connected to you. They feel like this is destined to work, and they really want a future with you. They want, at one point, at some stage, if you haven't experienced this yet, they want you to both be living in the same home together. They want that for you both. They want stability. They want security in this connection. We have egg. So listen, something did happen here with the tower moment, and it not only shattered some things that they had been feeding and working towards for quite some time, but it also gave them the opportunity to create new things. And that's what they're doing right now. They're clearing the debris. They're getting rid of the rubble in order to make room for the new. They want a lot of, they know now that some of the stuff they were doing before wasn't for them. It wasn't what they needed. It wasn't satisfying that not only their needs, but their purpose. And they want to foster this now. They want to create something new. This person is like so sure. I don't know if you two like have some sort of energetic connection where you communicate your energies to each other, but it's like they know this. That's what your person's saying, is that they know all of this already. I've tried to tell them all of this already. Dreams might be significant for you. The moon is very significant here. We have flower. They do want to make it up to you. They want to show you how important, how special you are. And they want you to know that what is happening right now isn't a true representation of how they feel towards you and what they want for the future. They do plan on making it up to you. They always intended on coming back to you. Right now, they've got to do some things out there in the world for themselves in order to make themselves ready and strong for you. They want you to know that it's only you and always been you. Their love runs deep like the ocean, and they hope that you won't put your happiness on hold just because they have to do this right now. They intend on growing this. They're never going to stop thinking about you, and they will come back to reap the harvest. I'm not even a farmer, but I hope that makes sense. Bottom deck energy is plateaus. So you've had your ups here, and they've got to kind of put a little bit of a pause on it, but they are coming back. And it's not to say that it's going down again, but there is a pause here with this plateau. And continue seeking your happiness, your moments of joy. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to get some messages here for how they are thinking about group 3. How are they thinking about group 3? We have, I need more time. 4 of Swords. They are processing something right now, 100%. They do need to withdraw temporarily in order to heal themselves. And it's nothing personal. It's not a true reflection of what they think about you and this connection. They just want you to know that they've got a lot going on right now. What are they thinking about the connection? I meant what I said. So I do feel like this person is trying to communicate with you somehow. This is the 5 of Swords, though. This is an uncertain outlook. This is someone, challenge, communication, actions, challenges. That's what I feel is your challenge right now, is that actions aren't reflecting true intentions, but unfortunately that is the situation right now. This person has to walk away for now, and they want you to know that they do feel strongly about you, and they mean what they say when they say that. But right now they have to walk away, and it's going to create a bit of uncertainty, but it's not about you in the sense that it's not a reflection, like it's not anything that you did. It's just what they need for their own healing right now. We have you already know, 100%. Trust your intuition, trust your heart, group 3. This person saying you already know, like they've already told you this. I don't know if they've been trying to communicate to you via dreams or if they've actually told you this, but you already know this, group 3. They've been telling you this. We have Nine of Swords. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. And this is over this column here. So what I'm feeling more than anything, group 3, is that your person has had to do some things that will hurt you, and they do apologize for that. It's stemming... This choice that they've made to withdraw is so that they don't continue hurting other people or you. They need to end this cycle of pain. They've had an epiphany here. They know what they want, but they really just need to process some of the other stuff that's been going on in the background here. And that is at the forefront of their mind right now, if I'm honest. It's not that anything that you did, it's just that this tower moment was so unexpected and it hit them so hard that it is creating a lot of pain and a lot of sleepless nights, and they never meant to hurt you, which is why they had to withdraw, because they didn't want to instigate more cycles of pain based off the pain that they were feeling. They needed to heal that cycle. They need to focus on healing. We have I feel the same way. So they are incredibly attracted towards you. They feel this strong tie to you. This is the Two of Cups, a soulmate feeling, a soulmate connection, compromised union, friendship, coming together, emotional connection. They think you're an incredibly strong person, and they want to be standing by your side as an equally strong person. They do want a home with you. They want a family with you. They want a legacy with you. Their future, in their opinion, lies with you. This is the Ten of Pentacles. A feeling of creating memories together as well, building things together, allowing room for each other and each other's futures, you know. I think they have to make some massive changes in their life. We have This Love Scares Me reverse, so they have overcome that fear. This was something that created a lot of confusion in the past. They're not afraid anymore. They know this is a significant connection and they want to move forward. And we have I think we should see other people. Now this is the Three of Cups again. Group 3, this is talking about your person doesn't want you to put your happiness on hold for them. You know, they personally... they're out here trying to process their emotions. They feel incredibly guilty. They don't want to drag you into their heavy energy. And logically, they're saying to themselves that if you need to go out there, if you need to have fun, if you need to meet people in order to maintain your happiness, then do that. Because what matters most in this world is your happiness and creating moments of joy, making memories with people who matter. They will understand if you need to create these moments of joy with other people. I think it would hurt them a lot to see you with other people. In fact, if that happened, I think that they would have to deactivate their social media accounts, or they would have to just block you temporarily, because it would be a very painful blow, but they wouldn't harbor any resentment towards you. They would understand that this is something that you need to do in order to secure your happiness and your joy. And they understand that you are an incredible person who a lot of people could and will be attracted to. So they do want you to know that you shouldn't put your happiness on hold for them while they're healing. Now, I'm going to get more about their feelings. They're thinking with their heart right now, though, to be fair. They really are. They're thinking like, they're thinking that this is a very emotional decision, and you are an incredibly emotional person in terms of someone who instigates a lot of emotion. When they think about you, you instantly trigger these emotive reactions. But I want to know about their feelings. How is Group 3 feeling about, how is Group 3's person feeling about their connection? We have the Death card and the Devil card. They feel like there's been an ending. There's definitely a pause here. It hasn't been fully processed. Some sort of toxic karmic cycle is coming to an end. But they've had to hit a pause there, or they're still processing it. They feel like this connection at times can be energetically exhausting, but they want to keep fighting. They don't want to give up. With this Seven of Wands, their feelings are incredibly overwhelming right now. And I'm not going to lie, in the past, they were very confused about this connection, Group 3. In the present, their energy is all over the place and their emotions are very overwhelming. They have to fight off some pretty heavy stuff right now. For the Seven of Wands to be clarifying their emotions, it's like they need to overcome, like they're their own. It's tricky because sometimes this card talks about you being your biggest enemy in terms of you having to overcome your fears. But in an emotional spread, it feels like they've been thrown all these emotions and they're having to fight them off to figure out what is real and what is worth fighting for, choosing their battles here. I feel like they have to be very selective right now with their energy because they're someone who is exhausted very quickly. It's a really heavy situation, that Tower moment. It really just zapped them out of nowhere, like completely sudden, like a freak accident. How is Group 3 thinking and feeling? Just feeling. How is Group 3's person feeling? Okay, so we've got some forward movement here, but and it's a big but. This is, okay, what the hell? Sorry, I just need to get this straight with spirit. What I'm seeing is that this is visually. I'll wait for the energy to come in because it's hesitant. It's hesitant to show me. What I'm seeing is someone sneaking away to create opportunities. But what are they feeling, Spirit? They feel like they're sneaking away to create opportunities. They feel deceptive. They feel like they're not being authentic with you. They actually know exactly what they're doing in terms of the communication here, Group 3. They are very aware of the fact that they aren't giving you the justice you deserve. They are completely aware, and it's coming back into what they were saying before about their thoughts, you know. They're thinking that they have to do this. It's selfish, yes. It's not authentic in terms of it's not addressing you as they see you, but they have to do this for themselves. They have to sneak away to create this sense of purpose again. They have to sneak away in order to create happiness for themselves. I feel like this person has to start from scratch. We have passions, you know, and then we have pentacles here. This person has to not only create a sense of purpose in life again, they have to create some form of stability. They may have lost their job, they may have lost their home, their health may be compromised. There's just this feeling as though they've been, and they don't want you to know this. For whatever reason, they don't want you to know that they are so unstable right now. What's going on with Group 3? Two of Swords clarifying the devil and death. This is a secret to you. They feel like they don't have all the answers yet. They want to pause this connection. They feel incredibly attracted to you. With this devil card, they feel tethered to you. Their emotions, they know. You feel them. You pick up on that because they can pick up on yours. But they don't want this to end, so they've paused it. They could feel an ending coming, and they had to hit pause because they weren't ready for it. They could feel an ultimatum being served. Like, what are you doing? Where is this going? What are we? And they had to hit pause because this tower moment hit them out of nowhere. And now they don't know what to do. There's no communication because they're trying to figure it out for themselves. What is the answer? How do I do this? And in the middle here, fighting it all off. They don't want you to know that they have got some big changes to make here. And in terms of their feelings, they're excited, but they're also terrified because they have so much to build. And they feel like you are someone who either has it all together or he just deserves more, which is why they think you should see other people, because they're not ready. They're not where they want to be when they come towards you. With this 7, they're really overcoming some difficult challenges right now. How are they feeling, though, about this connection? How are they feeling about this connection? We have the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I don't know what it is, Group 3. A lot of these people need to apologize. This Page of Cups, they want to say, I'm sorry, group 3, but I'm not enough yet. I don't have it all together. I want to be a King of Pentacles for you. I want a family with you. I want to create a stable home with you. I want to make you happy. I want you to feel safe and secure. I want a legacy. I want us to be an end game, but I'm not ready yet. I've got to create this for myself first. I don't feel secure enough. In fact, I'm incredibly insecure right now, and I know that we're destined to be together. I know that you feel what I'm feeling, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by my burdens. So I have to pause. I have to wait. I want a rebirth, but not right now. I have to work on myself right now. I'm so sorry, but I do. I've overcoming so much adversity, so many challenges, and I've got to be wise with how I spend my energy and where I share my energy. And right now I've got to invest my energy in myself, and it's nothing that you did. And I know it makes me look shady. It makes me look like a deceitful liar. I know I look inauthentic, but I've got to do this for myself. I've got to start creating my King of Pentacles kingdom. And I want to be passionate about my life again. I've lost my passion. I need my sense of purpose back. I am someone who is incredibly creative, and I want to harness that creativity into my legacy, into our future. I want so much for us, and I want to be the best person I can be. That is just what they're saying. That is how they feel. But I want to clarify these 3 cards, please. How are they feeling? I'm not going to lie, they're sad. They're really sad. They're doing this for you, group 3. They really want 4 wands. They want celebration. They want your relationship to be recognized in the public eye. That might be significant for a lot of you. They want a home life with you. They want to share a home with you. They want happiness. They want celebration. They want community. They want harmony. They want love. They want future. They want marriage. They just want so much. They're doing this for you. We have the High Priestess. Spirit is indicating trust your intuition. This person is. Their intuition is guiding them to make these choices, and it hasn't failed them yet, so they're listening. How do they feel about the connection? How do they feel? Island, dancing shoes, home. Home keeps coming up in this group. It came up for the other 2, but it's so significant here, group 3. Your person knows that you 2 are destined to be together, and they want so badly to wake up in the same house together, in the same bed together. They want a routine with you. They want harmony with you. They want a future with you. They want to create happiness and abundance with you. They want fun with you. They're fighting all their demons for you to have this moment, to be able to have fun together again, to be able to dance together again. That might be significant for some of you. They want harmony. They know that they've put you on an island far away from their inner circle of thoughts and feelings. But this is temporary, they're saying. They just need to do that for now until they figure their life out, until they know more about their future, because their future is all up in the air right now. They're fighting so much. Their doors are opening. There's so many doors have slammed in their faces. In the last couple of weeks, they've experienced a lot of heavy, sudden change, and they're having to make a lot of change to deal with that change. So there's a lot happening in the background with the 2 of Swords and the High Priestess. There's so much that you don't know, and they do intend on making it up to you. But for right now, they do have to focus on their own issues. With this bed card reversed, it kind of feels like they need to make their own bed first, you know? Like they can't, it's that feeling of don't go sleep in some, I don't know if this is even a real saying. I don't know if this is a real saying, group 3. But what I heard was don't sleep in someone else's bed before making your own first. I don't think that's a real saying, but what they're trying to do is tidy their affairs before they mingle with you, because their journey right now is they don't want to burden you with their stuff. They need to figure this out, and they need to settle their affairs in order to come towards you. They've had to hit pause on their actions in this connection. They can't act towards you until they're stable, and they do intend on coming back with this airplane. They are going to disappear for a little while if they haven't already. They've just got some stuff that they need to sort out. But this airplane card is talking about, like, it's not just a one-way ticket. This is a round-trip fare. They always intend on coming back, always. Bottom deck energy is treadmill. So they're kind of just running right now. They feel stuck. They feel like their energy is zapped. They've invested all this, like, they're so exhausted before their days even started, is what I'm feeling, group 3. They feel like they're not going anywhere, and they don't have anything to offer you, and they need to create more security within themselves before they can share anything with you. So group 3's person spirit, how are they feeling about their connection with group 3? How are they feeling? Yes. They feel like you are the one, and they know that you pick up on their energy. They want you to know that, yes, they care about you. Yes, they think about you. Yes, they feel the same way as you do. Yes, it's you. Yes, yes, yes. They're feeling very positive. They see you as a light. They feel hopeful for the future. But right now they need to focus on creating light and love in their present. They're coming out of some really dark times, group 3, and they're trying to be a being of love and light themselves. They don't want you to be the only one holding love and light in this connection. They want to match you. They want to match your energy. They want to be as full of light as you are. How is group 3's person feeling about them? How is group 3's person feeling about them? They're saying that you already know. It hasn't changed, group 3. They feel so strongly about you. You're an incredible person, and there's nobody else like you on this earth. I think that was one of your songs. There's nobody like you. You are one of a kind. The High Priestess here is saying, trust your intuition. This is the 10 of Cups situation. Their emotions run deep. They would do anything for you, group 3. They truly would. You are... Sorry, I'm just wiping my nose quickly. I had to turn the fans off over here, so my sinuses just hate the change in temperature. 10 of Cups, they feel incredibly emotionally invested in you. You are their happiness. You're their future. They want emotional fulfillment in this connection, and they need to make themselves strong enough to be able to give that to you, and to be able to feed that into your future. They're saying, love me. Oh, they have so much emotion towards you, actually. They think about you so much, and they're trying to feed more love into this connection. They're trying to really raise your vibration, and they're sorry that they've had to pull away because they don't want you to feel burdened by their low vibration. But it's like they're giving you all this energy that they don't have, and now they're exhausted, so they have to actually pull away in order to build themselves up. But you are right. You already know. Spirit is really asking you to trust yourself here. The blue cards talk about intuition and Spirit's advice. Spirit is saying you are right. You already know. I want to get more for you. How do they feel about you, group 3? I just dream and wish for everything. 7 of Cups. They've got a lot of options. They've got to make a lot of change. They've got a lot of choices to make. I feel like they've got a lot to overcome. They're not really confused. It's just that they don't know how long this is going to take, and they're building high expectations as well. Bottom deck energy is, I'm in so much pain, and that's something that they don't want to show you. That's something that they're feeling in general, and they don't want you to feel that either. What is the advice for group 3, Spirit? What is their advice? How are they meant to move forward here? What is their advice? 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This card has come up in every single reading. Bizarre. I don't know. It's time to speak your truth, apparently, group 3. Spirit is asking you, when given the opportunity, communication is quite valuable here. And it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. How you say it is something that is significant, something that you need to hear. You don't always need to say everything. And in this situation, I don't think you'll get the opportunity to say everything you want to. It's more about how you say it, group 3, the emotion, the expression there, speaking from a place of honesty and compassion in this situation, knowing that what it has been said or what is being said isn't always a true reflection of what is lurking beneath the surface. Because with that 7 of Swords there, this person feels incredibly deceitful. They feel guilty because they have to sneak away from you in this connection in order to create these new opportunities for themselves. And it's not with the intention of cheating. It's with the intention of creating a stable home, a stable future for the two of you. But they still feel incredibly deceptive. So when the time comes, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, group 3. We have 6th chakra. This is talking about your third eye. Archangel Metatron? Yeah. So just your intuition is vital here, group 3. It's being amplified and emphasized in every single spread of your reading. So Spirit is really asking you to trust your intuition. Let it guide you through your own journey. And know that this person will always be lurking in the background. Not that that should influence your choices or your decision in your individual journey, but I just feel like this is a situation where you trust your intuition and continue focusing on your own happiness and your own abundance. But I'm going to get more. Any more advice for group 3, please? This person wants you to focus on your happiness, which is quite beautiful. But what is Spirit asking you to do? The Temple Path. This is a checkpoint. This relationship isn't ending. This is a checkpoint, a moment of respite, a moment to breathe, a moment to appreciate how far you've come and to gather yourself for the journey ahead. This is a fresh perspective with the 12 here. I'm thinking of the Hanged Man, you know, switching it up a little bit, giving you the opportunity to be still, to gather your thoughts, to gather your emotions, and to prepare for the journey ahead. This is definitely a checkpoint. So use this opportunity while you can to really just process what you've already been through, not just in this connection, but in your own life, group 3. Use this as an opportunity for stillness, for peace, to really process that heavy stuff and the light stuff in order to prepare for the journey ahead. Bottom deck energy is the World. Don't put your life on hold for this person. There is a warning here that you may be allowing other people to take the steering wheel here. Be the hero in your own story. Don't let your life pass you by. There's this feeling as though you're sitting on the outside watching your world unfold as if you're a spectator, but you are your world. Don't lose that vision. You are the center of your world always. So that was your advice, group 3. Not too heavy because we hit 40 minutes there and it's been a long reading. So thank you so much if you've stayed this long, like the longest reading I've ever done on this channel. So thank you so much for hanging around. I hope that was informative. I hope that helped you understand more about your person and their perspective on the connection. I hope that helped you make some informed decisions about your own journey. Keep living for you in terms of seeking your happiness, seeking your moments of love as well. Look after yourself, regardless, group 3. You're incredibly strong and this person thinks incredibly highly of you. Stay safe and I'll see you in another video. Bye!